So this is Chip at umpsportal.com, and Charles is in the chat room. We've just been doing the live session on the N900. He tells me there's a firmware update for the Archos. So if you've been following the Archos tablet on the portal, you'll know that it's completely unstable. It crashes on average about one every hour. And look, we have new firmware update. Now Charles is telling me I've got to reformat the device first, but I'm going to do it the way a consumer would do it, and go for the firmware update this route. If this fails, of course, I can reformat and go the other route. So I'm going for new firmware update. So Charbax is in the chat room. Maybe you could tell me what it's going to bring me. Is it going to bring me any applications or features, or is it just going to make things stable? Actually, it'll be pretty...
It's the best there is tablet now.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be the best. Better than the best.
Yes.
I'm not reformatting first. Sorry, I'm going to do it the way a consumer would do it. And if it requires a reformat afterwards, it's a complete fail. You know, I can't expect a consumer to be reformatting their device because it's a better method than the standard firmware update.
Yeah, it has to work this way, or it's crap.
I'll try it this way. If it bricks my device, then so be it. Actually, I will put power in it. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But and if it makes my device more unstable, if it fails, then that's something we need to know about. And I'm recording it, so it will go live.
By the way,
Charbax, normal consumers don't buy it on day one.
Of course they do.
What sort of an excuse is that? I'm sorry, I didn't get the memo that I didn't read the bit on Amazon.de that said, sorry, if you're a normal consumer, please don't buy it for the next 2 months. But it's for sale anyway. Alright, it's downloading the update. Duke's Wharf says, don't fight it, don't fight it.
Hey, switch your video, I'm still on your video.
Oh right, sorry, it's up. Yeah, it's a bit boring updating the firmware. So it's just downloading it at the moment, and then it will try and refresh. Let's see what happens. So apparently it might not work. So
yeah, but it shouldn't let you do that if there's no instructions saying otherwise. It would be crap. Well, it is crap then, and then we know.
Mike, stop talking about the 770. That was 3 years ago. Let's have a look. I'm maybe not a normal consumer, but I'm doing the normal consumer thing. I'm recording it, and I'm going to find out what happens. Archos need to know, because 99% of owners out there will be normal consumers. And if the next firmware comes up and they expect you to do a reflash, it's going to be hitting more normal consumers. I know we're early adopters, but there's people out there that have seen the video capability on YouTube and have bought it simply on the strength of that. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm happy to flash the firmware myself. Let's just record it, see what happens, and I won't make a big deal of it, don't worry, but I will at least make it known that normal upgrade method doesn't work. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. So this is, I guess, the 1.5 Android, and it's just because it's 1.
Isn't this just a firmware, or are we talking about upgrade on operating system level, or?
Right, Archos, Charbax says Android 1.6 in the next firmware, 1.2 for later this month. So that's good. There's only 2 weeks left of the month, or 3 weeks left of the month. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. So we are talking about operating system upgrade, not the firmware.
Yeah, it's
at least for me, firmware is.
Yeah, it's the OS. Yeah. It's a firmware in programmable ROM, I guess.
Yeah, I was first thinking about the Archos tablet, and because, like I said, it would be a really cool device if it works and if it had 3G and a keyboard, which are all hackable. But the battery life still an issue. So you were talking about 4.5 hours on full throttle, right?
On the Archos?
Yeah, on the internet use.
Yeah, I think if you could pound it for about 4 hours, I would say.
Yeah.
But generally you don't use that device like that, so it's more sort of like 6-7 hour range, but like the N810 was, I think.
Yeah.
That you could kill it in 4 hours, but generally it's sort of 7-8 hour range in normal use, normal hard use.
Hey, what about, you said today that you killed the batteries in 6 hours on the 900. What about, were you using Wi-Fi or 3G?
Pretty much everything. I had quite a lot of apps running. I was on the train, so that really affects 3G power drain when you're moving through cells.
Yeah, okay, so you weren't connected to the Wi-Fi now?
At one point I was connected to the Wi-Fi. So in Holland, so half of Germany, I was on 3G, and then when I got to Germany, I switched to the Wi-Fi. I think, yeah. Anyway, half and half. But yeah, so traveling with 3G is a killer for battery, of course. And I think I could kill it in maybe 4 hours. I'll have to challenge myself one day to like switch everything on and I think GPS was off.
Yeah.
I need to connect to SIP, Skype, Gtalk, GPS, 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do some video recording and some quick streaming or something. I reckon probably 3 hours.
Yeah, because I killed the N97 in 3 hours on that kind of use, so like huge, like installing, really pushing everything on, GPS on, tracking myself and so on. It was 3 hours, but on average, like a work day use, it's keeping 7 hours.
Right.
And same with Touch Pro 2, 7 hours on real life use.
Yeah.
So using it as a computer, yes, not as a phone. No call at all.
Right. So I guess this is where it hangs, right, Charbax? Am I correct? It's actually hung on the download. Although I have a feeling I saw this on the last firmware update I did. I think a second attempt worked. Let's see. Charbax in the chat room. Am I seeing what I should be seeing here? Is this where it normally fails? Someone says you were warned.
No, there's still some room to move. It's not at the 100% yet.
But I saw this on version 1.02. There's the last 1% won't happen, and that's the saving to the file system. It won't save it from temporary to normal file system, I guess.
Oh, I hate that. Why they do it like that?
So has it bricked my Archos?
Yeah, someone talking about again the combination of netbook and a smartphone, so N900 with Samsung NC10, and that's again the thing. If you can live with a big phone like a N900 as an only device, and then have a netbook for the real work, so to speak, then it could be something. I'm just not that happy. Maybe it's different because I'm playing with kids. I'm wrestling with them on the sand and stuff like that. So having that kind of phone with me all the time they would die in weeks.
Yeah. So what would a normal consumer do at this point with the Archos, do you think? Would they like wait for a day, or push the power button, push the cancel button?
Yeah,
maybe we should vote on what I should do next to simulate a consumer.
Wait for 2 minutes and then press cancel.
Someone in the chat session says perhaps I didn't brick it. That's good. Cancel button clearly. So they would cry. They would hit the cancel button. It's not going anywhere. All right. Let's
a few minutes then cancel.
Give it a couple of minutes and then we'll cancel it. Cry and press cancel. Push the button. So Sachin 07, the N900 review is over. Head out to Ustream. There's the link. and the videos are all saved there already.
Yeah, someone's asking to take out the battery, but you can't take out the battery, right?
No, can't take out the battery.
So it's unremovable, non-removable battery on Archos 5 tablet. Pro 4 70 speed.
Compelling
problems.
video, this. Let's switch to
I haven't had any speed problems on 70mm Pro 4s. No, it's stuck.
It's stuck. Burn it like everyone knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's what
Round
works.
because Round Digital sent 2 devices after I burnt their first one. Maybe Archos will send me 2 devices as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't see that happening. Alright, I have to hit the cancel button. Here goes. Cancel. Oh, it responded. Right.
Oh.
I got a message. Automatic update will be available again when a newer firmware version is released. You can nevertheless still install this version manually from the settings about device screen. So, what's the normal customer going to do now?
Okay.
Settings about screen or what? So, about device. Oh, I think that means try again.
Instructions.
Sorry?
Were there any instructions to format the whole device? Or was just Sharback?
No, that was just the chat room that told me to format the device.
Try again.
Sorry?
Try again.
Try again?
Yeah.
I think I've lost Wi-Fi
Files
connectivity.
should be now there. No?
I think this has killed Wi-Fi connectivity, or maybe it was the Wi-Fi connectivity that killed the download.
Oh.
Shouldn't be nice, but I've got stable Wi-Fi down here. But it's... Oh, no, I just turned it off by accident. Or... Oh! Ah! Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are gone!
Uh-oh.
Look.
Uh-oh.
No Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth. So the firmware update. So I guess I've got the chance to actually do this power button, volume button thing that Charvax was telling me about. So what would a consumer do right now? Reboot?
Yeah, normal reboot.
Normal reboot, okay. So let's go for normal reboot, which means a short press of the power button, and a power off, and a...
Yeah, someone is saying that this device looks really nice. So yeah, I think the same. It's really sleek looking, and so on. Everything on it says buy, but...
Duke's Wolf, get your drinks in, chaps. No, I can't stay up too long. I'm going on holiday on Wednesday. I've got one more day tomorrow to do some work, and then that's it for me for a little while.
Okay, so you will be busy.
Yeah, I'll be busy until back next Wednesday, so I'm away for a week.
Yeah, I'm actually totally opposite. I think I will have time to work finally.
Oh, right, that's good.
Yeah.
At least one of us is covering it. Herbstferien, yeah, going to England. See my family. Actually, first time to England this year, so...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you don't have good connectivity there, so you couldn't work either anyway. So
at my parents' house, she's got broadband finally.
Oh,
so
finally!
Yeah, finally. I might have to take a little Wi-Fi router or something, but yeah, she's got broadband, so that's cool. So I wonder if I've got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth anymore. No. Gone. Wow, that's pretty poor. So at this point, you're stuffed, aren't you, as a consumer? You're like, can't do anything else. You'd go around in an endless loop of trying to switch on Wi-Fi or download the firmware, or... It's a shame.
So now you have to format. Right?
Yeah. So now
but is the formatting actually giving you the Wi-Fi back? Isn't that just a...
It's a brick. Basso says it's a brick.
Bricky brick.
So,
but that wasn't that good device anyway.
That there ends the coverage of the Archos 5 internet tablet. Actually, I better stop the recording as well. So stay tuned to umbcportal.com for news about what happened to my Archos internet tablet when I tried to
Where is the Archos 5 now?
Alright, stop the record.